Welcome back to Pisces Holistic Living and Healing with me, Natalie. If you've been here before, you probably noticed I changed the name of the channel. I've updated my channel because I'm a registered nurse, for those of you that don't know, and I decided that I want to incorporate some actual steps that you can take for your physical healing, because your physical health is your wealth. That's why I chose nursing as a profession, because I knew I was good at it. I could heal people. I love to see my patients get better. And as I evolved in my journey, I realized that it wasn't just the physical. For the physical to get better, everything has to align. If you have any health questions, you can reach out to me via email. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I do not prescribe and I cannot diagnose you. So if you're having any serious health issues, this is not the place to come. Like a health question, something like that, something about your blood sugar, that you can ask. And still, I am not the end all or be all of your health situation. You should be consulting with your physician, and you should go to the ER if you have an emergency. I'm not here for emergencies, but I know if you're like me, even as a registered nurse, I was on my healing journey, found myself having to do a lot of research, and sometimes information is not easy to come by, like correct information. And so when you're healing, you quickly find out that even the doctors don't have all the answers, right? Sometimes even for your health, you turn to tarot or some type of other modality. You look Reiki healing, naturopaths, and things like that. I just want to be here to set the foundation for you for a spiritual and emotional and physical abundance. Another message that I had for you today is that for you not to give up. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether it's your health, it's not always going to be easy, and you're going to have to try different things, right? If you don't know, I have another channel that I have been struggling with. And so it's taken me some time to figure out who and what information out of all the things that I know, all the knowledge that I have, who and what information do I want to share? Who do I want to share it with? And I've been following the tarot Pisces community for a while. I am a Pisces also, just so you know. As I was following the Pisces community, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you guys are all just like me. Pisces have so many similar traits, of course. Like, so we're old souls. We have a lot of trials and tribulations that usually lead us to some of the health issues that we have, because we're so selfless, especially in the early stages of our lives. We're so selfless that we forget to take care of ourselves. That can lead us to a place of mental imbalance, physical imbalance, emotional imbalance, all those things that situations we find ourselves with. And then we have imbalance in our relationships because we are overgiving. So now it's time for you to take care of yourself, Pisces. I am here today. I have this deck. It's called Love and Light by Doreen Virtue. It's for 44 Divine Guidance. I've been using my healing energy oracle, and you know what, let me just tell you, I've been using this healing energy oracle, and I was looking for the name of the person who created it, and it's Mario Duguay. So yes, so that's that. But today we're using Love and Light by Doreen Virtue. I love this because I love angels. Pisces, I think Pisces are all angels. Like you're all earth angels. Even if you're struggling, even if you're just in your early stages of your enlightenment, you are all earth angels just because of who you are. Actually, I'm gonna pull three. I'm gonna see what the guidance is for you today, and I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. I'm just called to do it differently. I've already smoked out the area, saged out my area. Okay, first is connection with living water. Yeah, we're gonna do, okay, yes, Spirit said yes. Flip them over. It's fine. I was gonna do a pick a card, but I'm not. We're just gonna pull 3. The second one is become still so you may hear God. Too many? One more, please, Spirit. Ancestors, higher beings. What else? What is the message for Pisces today? Hi, Pisces. I'm back. The funniest thing happened, and I think you could hear it. I was doing this reading for you, and it stopped. I was getting ready to pull this third card, retreat from the world, and actually it didn't stop. I finished the reading. What stopped was the music. You could hear music in the background before, just faintly in the background, and the music stopped. So I just kept reading. And as I was reading, as I got done and I went back, you could hear like this screeching noise in the back as I was reading. And I thought, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to post this. And I decided to come back and finish this reading. And I'm going to do a redo, and I'm just going to just kind of go over some of the things that I discussed, because I think this message is out there for someone. After I closed out and I went to edit so I could upload, it came to me. I told you I'm a Pisces, right? It came to me that this message could potentially be also for me. I don't read for myself, but I'm reading for the collective of Pisces, and I try to keep my energy out of it. But sometimes oracle messages can be for me too. And so it's just really interesting though, because it just felt like, wow, there's something out there that just did not want you to get this message. So here I am. I'm back. So, okay. So, do you see on this card here, she's playing with the dolphin. She's in the water. You see her, and she's playing with the dolphin. And dolphins are really, really, really smart animals. They're smart mammals. They're mammals like us. And they're very intelligent. I think Spirit is telling you that your emotional connection to your inner being is your key. It's your key, Pisces. You're a fish. And it's really interesting because dolphins live in the water. They can come up and they have a spout that they can spray out water, I believe, so that they can kind of float and stay above water. They can come up for a little bit above the water. So this is what I'm getting from this now. What I'm hearing is you can connect with your emotions. You can have your pentacles too while you're connecting with your emotions, which are the earthly things that you want. But it needs to be balanced. So you have to connect with your emotions to understand your emotions. Now, you have to balance your emotions. You can't be too much to the left or too much to the right, where you're like completely emotional and everything you do, it revolves around an emotional reaction. Sometimes you need to know when to step back out of your emotions. So that will help you manage them better. That gives you emotional intelligence. It tells you when you need to use your emotions, when you need to listen to your emotions, and when you need to step back and away from them. And in that way, you're able to manifest things on land. Because if you stay too much in your emotions, let's say you're upset about something and you stay too much in your emotions, right? So you go lock yourself up somewhere and you're crying and you're all up in your emotions. Guess what? You're going to miss some opportunities, right? Because no one's going to wait for you to stop crying. And I'm not saying if you're crying, if you're upset about something, that you shouldn't cry. But what I'm saying is if you stay in that state for too long, there are a lot of opportunities that are going to come and go. And those are the opportunities for you to manifest and bring your dreams and the things that you want in life into fruition. But it takes emotional intelligence to play this human game. You can't play with a dolphin, right? She's playing with a dolphin. You can't play with a dolphin if you don't have emotional intelligence. Although dolphins will protect you. If they feel attacked, they're going to protect themselves. They are going to protect themselves. And how do they know? They have an inner knowing of whether or not they're in danger. So when, looking at the dolphin, look at her connecting, right? That takes her emotions being balanced. She cannot be afraid to approach the dolphin, nor can the dolphin be afraid of her. So once you realize that you're one and the same, there's a connection that happens. You can connect, look at them in the water. You can connect, and that's all, right? You're Pisces, so water is all about emotions. Once you connect with your emotions, you can connect with the dolphin. You can connect with others in a way that's safe for you and for them. You know when to approach and you know when not to approach. That's called emotional intelligence. And this is what you've been developing your whole life. Because once you have emotional intelligence, right, you're not going to panic about anything. You're not going to sweat it about anything. And you'll be discerning in when your emotions are needed in a situation and when they're not. I had a friend that I was talking to yesterday, and he said, hey, when he argues with his wife, or when she wants to argue with him, however you want to put it, that he already told her that he's not going to be the first or the second person in the argument. Guess what? That leaves her to deal with her emotions. He's not going to get into it with her. So that's emotional intelligence. That's being smart and healthy with your emotions. It seems to me this is something that you've been learning your whole life as a Pisces. Because once you do this, right, you're able to manifest easier the things that you want. Those things that you want, those pentacles that you're looking for, they come to you easier. You can manifest them. You can grow them. You can be discerning about how you're using your emotions. You'll be able to take things with a grain of salt. You don't have to be emotionally hurt every time somebody says something mean to you. And what I want to say is that doesn't, just because you don't have to be hurt when they say something mean. If someone says something mean to you, you don't have to go back and be their best friend. Of course not. But you can let it roll because you know that what they're putting down, you're not picking up. You're not picking up what they're laying down. And once you get to that part and you know what you need to pick up and what you need to lay down, your energy will be better used to form the dry land, to manifest the things that you want in this life. Okay, so next we have become still so you may hear God, for the life of every living thing is in his hand, and the breath of every human being. Wow. Okay, so here, as you are manifesting, you just be still. You know, when I saw this card, I thought, well, not really this one, it was this one. When I saw that one, I thought of the High Priestess. But both of these give me High Priestess vibes. The High Priestess is still. She doesn't argue with people. She knows where she stands. She knows what she believes, and she doesn't let anyone take her off her throne. She doesn't come off her pedestal for anyone. And when you can be still, you can hear your thoughts. You can hear the incoming messages from spirit, your ancestors, higher beings, or whatever it is you believe in. You can hear those thoughts, you can hear those messages, which will allow you to connect emotionally the way that you're meant to with others. And not just allow you to emotionally connect with others, it will allow you to manifest and create those things in your life, those earthly things in your life that you want to see, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's a new home. Maybe it's a new car. Maybe it's peace. Who knows? Maybe even it's a baby. I don't know. She looks like she's an angel. See her wings? She's hands folded in a sitting position. She's on her throne. She's like, yup, you know, I'm in this water. I trust in the universe. I trust in God. She trusts the water that she's in. And she's trusting that she's going to be taken care of. You know, when you trust, you manifest. When you trust, you gain emotional intelligence. EQ. So you're being called to trust in the universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in, so that you can hear. You can hear the messages. They'll be clear and you'll always know what to do. It's asking you to open your crown chakra. And, right? Not just open, you see how she's wearing purple? Not just open your crown chakra, but open your heart. See all the green around her? She's opening her heart. Because many times when we are, you know, Pisces, when we are giving so much and we don't manage our emotions well, and we giving, we get hurt, and then we close off our hearts. But when you close off your hearts, you can't manifest the things that you want on land, because it takes heart to do that. But it takes using your heart in a way that is safe for you and safe for others. Because as you protect yourself, you protect others. Boundaries, Pisces. Boundaries. Okay, so the next one. Retreat from the world outside. The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. This one's giving me hangman energy right now. You know, where you just need sometimes to retreat. We need to take a break. In these times when we are constantly hearing well, not hearing. After this 11:11 portal, where it's manifestation time, and it's going to be time to start receiving your the gifts, the things that you've manifested. You need, like we talked about, to be still, because you don't want to miss your manifestation. You want to hear what spirit and your ancestors and those messages are that are coming in to help you manifest. Maybe there's something that you need to do. Maybe there's a message that's going to come in for you that you need to hear. And in order to do that, in order to hear that, you need to retreat from the outside world, from the noise. You know, when I'm looking at these all together, it's like maybe you've retreated so long from your emotions. Connect with the living water. Your emotions are your living water. That's who you are, Pisces. That is who you are. You are your emotions. That's what makes you who you are. Maybe it may be in your life, like so many things have happened in your life that you've retreated and you've tucked the emotions away, right? You tuck them away. But it's time. It's time to connect with those emotions in a balanced way. It's time to manifest the things here on earth that you've been wanting. You need not be in your feelings, but you need to be in your emotions. Your heart needs to be opened. Your heart space needs to be open and not closed off because you've been hurt. It's time to let go of that hurt. Be still. Retreat when you need to from the outside world. Because in order to hear those messages come in, maybe you can't retreat all day, right? But you need to. You need your space. You need to create that space for yourself so that you can be still, so that you can retreat maybe even for a small amount of time during the day. Find that time, whatever works for you. You know, the holidays are coming up right now. This is what's coming to me right now. So what I'm hearing is the holidays are coming. Thanksgiving is this week. And many of us have family dynamics that don't suit us, that don't serve us. So you may have to be still so you can hear the message. Maybe you don't need to be there at Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, that's for some of us. Maybe there's a lot of drama that occurs around the holidays. So you'll have to, I don't know your situation, Pisces, but the rain and the snow comes down from heaven and stays on the ground to water the earth. You've planted your seeds. Let spirit, the universe, do what it does. Let it water. Now is the time for your seeds to grow. But if you keep going out and you keep walking all over the dirt and trudging all over the seeds that you just planted, they're not going to grow. You're going to destroy the seeds, right? So as you look at all of these together, it's as if you're being asked now to be still, to receive your gifts. Connect back to your emotions so you can receive your gifts. Let your crown connect to yourself, to your higher self, so you can receive your gifts. And you can even literally connect to water. If you have water near you, connect to water, keep water, drink a lot of water. Cleanse yourself with water, baths, maybe a couple times a day. I don't know. Whatever it is that you need to do to connect with that water, because that water is your emotions. And maybe you need to let out a good cry. Right? But in order to do that, you need to retreat. And like I was saying earlier, the holidays are coming. And so do not put yourself in a situation where you're going to be unbalanced, right? Because you've worked too hard. I'm hearing you've worked too hard for that crap. To let somebody throw you off balance. Right? And send the dolphins running away, your gifts running away that are going to help you manifest your pentacles, whatever that is for you. And if you do happen to go somewhere over these holidays and you connect with people, family, friends, whoever, and the vibe is not suiting you, they're triggers, it's time to retreat from the outside world. So I think this is really suiting, because many of us think that around the holidays we have to be around family, right? We have to, because that's what we've been told. But no way, no how, if you're in a situation that is not suiting you, that is taking you out of manifestation mode. Because if you're not high vibing, you're no longer manifesting, and if your emotions are unbalanced, you're no longer manifesting. So don't let anyone kick you off your throne this season, Pisces. That's my message. That's Spirit's message for you. Don't let anyone kick you off your throne this holiday season, because his hands formed the dry land too. It's coming. Your pentacles are coming. But you need to be still so you can hear the messages. And if you're still, you will know if something, whatever happens, you will know when and if you need to retreat. You will know what it is that you need to do next to let your manifestations come in. Okay, Pisces. Well, hopefully this recording is okay and I can get it through to you. Until next time, I am sending you, that's my message for you. Be good to yourself. Connect with your emotions in a balanced way. Retreat when you need to, and be still so you can hear yourself, you can hear your higher self, you can hear Spirit, God, and your ancestors, whoever's talking to you, you can hear them talking to you, and you know what, and you know what to do, because you are the high priestess. Don't let anybody throw you off your throne. Until next time, I'm sending you love and light.